podcast, man. How y'all folks doing? How's it going? Hope everyone been blessed out there, been taking care of yourself. Y'all be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notifications, man, because like I said, this is season 2. We got a list of great guests this season. And man, I gotta tell y'all, I've been looking forward to this EP right here, man, because I got two. First of all, this is the first EP with multiple guests. So we got the Sneakertwinz, man. We are right here in Global Soul, right here on 586 Poplar Street.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be sure to come shop with the Soul. And I'm gonna let these guys introduce themselves, you know what I'm saying?
We gotta do a proper introduction for it, brother.
Hey, man, I'm Solomon.
And I'm Shannon.
And we are
the Sneakertwinz.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man, so we got the Sneakertwinz right here on this EP right here, man. And, man, how y'all guys been doing, man?
Man, blessed.
Blessed, laying low, staying out of the way, man. And, hey, man, just getting ready for this major comeback, this major splash.
For sure. So, like I said, I ain't come up with an agenda for this EP because I just know this one right here, this one gonna flow.
Yeah, you know
sure.
it.
So I'll give y'all like a brief story of how I met the Sneakertwinz. So back in maybe 2019, this was my first time seeing you guys.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me call you back, fam. All right. But back in maybe 2019, my first time meeting you guys was at Northeast High School. I was working out, of course, playing semi-pro football at the time. So normally I work out with guys in high school because they kind of give you, they're going to give you that work. You know what I'm saying? So I remember you guys, y'all brought Sammy up there.
Yeah.
I brought Sammy up there for a workout, get some throws, get some reps in. And that was my first time seeing you guys. And you know what I'm saying? This is Sammy when he little. Sammy big as me now. This is Sammy when he was little. And yeah, we just brought him up there to get some reps in. I think it was maybe me, my cousin. He played at Georgia State, and one other guy. That was my first time meeting you guys.
Yeah.
So the following year, which was the COVID year.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You guys came out and y'all was working on becoming a coach for my team at the time, the Georgia Nose.
Right.
And I remember when I saw you guys, I'm like, dang, you guys look familiar. You know what I'm saying? You guys look real familiar. And then I got to thinking more and more about it. That's who it was that came to the my workout. Or not my workout, but y'all just pulled up, got the work in and stuff like that.
Right.
So that's kind of like an introduction of how we met. So one thing we have in common is football.
For sure.
And I can say this is going to be like the first EP where I think, we're going to talk a little bit more about sports.
Yeah.
That's something I've been looking forward to.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, just speaking on what recently transpired in the sports world, how do y'all feel about Angel Reese in college women's basketball championship? Have y'all seen what been going on there?
Yeah, we definitely have, and I'll start this one off, man. Angel, is it Angel Reese?
Yeah.
Okay, Angel Reese. I really haven't, been paying too much attention to sports here lately because I've been kind of busy, but I did see a little bit of it, and it did come to my attention. And one thing that did come to my attention and catch my attention is, the racial issues and the things that are going on behind how she responded to. Caitlin Clark? I guess that situation. It's a lot of racial tension going on, and it's a lot of racial underlining things that are going on that came to that. So that's what brought it to my attention. I won't speak too much on it because I can go into it really, really deep. Yeah. But, one thing that I definitely want people to start paying attention to is women's basketball. It's coming up. It's up and coming. It's been up and coming for a long time. We have a lot of great women basketball players and a lot of great females that are doing amazing things, man. So, I definitely want people to pay more attention to basketball.
Yes, and I'm just to piggyback off my brother, man. Like, I've been paying attention to it. I'm gonna be honest with you, and I didn't take it as a race issue, like everybody trying to blow it out of proportion when it comes to race. I didn't take it that way. I just took it as two athletes competing, two superior athletes. Like we talk about Angel Reese, like they were talking about Angel Reese like she a bomb or something. Like, bro, this girl averaged 25 and 13. Like, she a dog, bro. She more than qualified to be in Caitlin Clark's face talking crap because she qualified for that, bro. She's a superstar. It's a star talking junk to another star. That's how it goes, bro. Right. Like, man, once it's about competing, and when it's between those lines, it's all about competition. That's all it's about.
For sure.
Yeah.
So I shared a post because I didn't watch the game, but I saw the snippet of that moment.
Right.
And of course, we all know what comes with sports, and trash talking is a big part of it.
Big part of it.
But all right, and let me know. I probably don't got a little sensitive or soft or whatever. But y'all don't think because in the moment, the first time she walked past her, doing "you can't see me" gesture, then she doubled back. And then the ring gesture, but she was kind of trailing her at the moment.
Following around, yeah.
Do you think that's not she's reaching or is she doing too much at that moment? Like
I think that's taunting. That's what we call that taunting.
Right.
All right, so that's just like take the issue. Like we're gonna put this in the men's game, okay? So that's just like Chris Paul and Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry came out and shot a 3 and hit him with the shindy, right in his face. Then Chris Paul came back down and said, okay. Next play, he came back down and hit another 3 and did a shimmy, right? He followed Stephen Curry and did a shimmy. So it's just like, bro, it's taunting, and it's all about competition. That's how I take it. But you know,
yeah, it may have been a little too much, but she's just one of those players like a Draymond Green or a Pat Bev. You know, she's one of those players that do too much. Yeah. One of those players that you hate to go against, but if they on your team, you know you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I mean, I'm glad we can, somewhat agree on that because I feel like, all right, you're doing a little too much at that point.
Yeah, she was.
Do you guys, of course, because the media made it like a race thing, right?
Yeah.
But do you guys think it has something to do with a gender kind of thing as well?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Both.
Yeah.
Both.
That's both.
Mm-hmm. Both. And it's we can sit here all day and say the media made it an issue. Nah, man. I don't per se say the media made it an issue. I just think it's the issue that's always been there and it needs to be talked about. Mm-hmm. Nobody said anything when Caitlin Clark was doing the "You Can't See Me." Nobody said anything when she did that. But as soon as Angela Reese does it,
Angel Reese.
Yeah, I knew I was gonna say Angela. Angel Reese. As soon as Angel Reese does it, it's a problem. Yeah. That, or she's not ladylike, or she's doing too much, or that's not what ladies do. That's just not fair. We gotta get that double standard off for people, man. And the media didn't make it a race issue. The people that were commenting that looked like Caitlin Clark made it an issue. So that's how it becomes this big issue. But I'm so glad that when the weeks go by, the algorithm will clear up and this situation kind of like go away. But it still needs to be heard. Women's basketball is something that in the next couple of years that's going to be really, really exciting. Even my kids, I want to start taking them to, some Atlanta games, some Atlanta Dream games, and getting them around the game, the women's basketball game, because it's important that we understand it. The women, it's some women out there that are just as good as the men. You know what I'm saying?
Like Caitlin Clark is a dog, bro.
Yeah.
Let's just clear this up, man. Caitlin Clark is a dog, bro. Like, she deserves everything she gets.
For sure.
But don't try to diminish Angel Reese. Like, okay, just because she follow her around, like, Angel Reese ain't no dog. Like, bro, she like that, bro. Yeah. Like, she top 5 in college basketball, women's college basketball.
And I'm gonna go back to that because what you're saying is this. It's kind of like when we say Black Lives Matter, that doesn't mean just Black Lives Matter. That just means that we're the ones that are getting attacked here. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what he's saying. Yeah. That doesn't mean that just because when we say Caitlin Clark is a dog, you shouldn't diminish Angel Reese. You know what I'm saying? From being a dog, because she is a dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But let's be honest here. Yeah. Angel Reese was first team All-American. Like, she has the right to say whatever she wants.
She had the right to do what the hell she want to do, bro. She got the right to go and flash a ring. She's like that, bro.
Yeah, she's like that.
She like that.
Or if LSU is a poor shooting team,
who cares?
She gets all the rebounds.
She like that, bro.
Bro, what's wrong with that? Every rebound that come off the board, she give them all her points off of rebounds. That tells you what kind of player, what kind of person she is.
And she ain't the biggest player out there. She ain't never 6'3". For a woman, that's tall, but I'm saying, the average power forward center for a woman in the WNBA is 6'5", right?
Yeah, 6'4", 6'5".
Yeah. So
So it's like one of them things, man. Just because I love apples don't mean I hate oranges.
Correct.
And just to add on to that, I think I saw a post saying that this women's college championship, it averaged over like 9 million views or something like that.
That's great.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
That's amazing. Great. That's great exposure.
So, man, salute to Angel, man. Keep
Yeah.
doing what you're doing. As well as Caitlin.
Yeah.
Both of y'all.
You know
Both of y'all.
I love both of y'all. Both of y'all dogs.
So, man, we about to make another quick transition. We still gonna stay on sports, man. So, how y'all feel about kind of like the Lamar Jackson deal? What's going on there?
Still, man, we still stay in the racial undertone kind of area, man. Because how can only one team in the NFL be interested in Lamar Jackson? What kind of calls did they make? Like, what's going on here? Like, this man is an MVP. Mm-hmm. He is like first in rushing in the NFL history, right? Am I almost first? If not first, almost first. He's done everything right. He hasn't gotten in any trouble. Yeah, hasn't missed the playoffs. Haven't gotten in any trouble. Has been a model citizen and since he's been in Baltimore. We haven't heard no scandals, no issues.
So what's the number one issue? He's not represented by someone that looks like them. He does not have an agent. His mom is his agent. That's the underlying issue. They always try to. This is what they're trying to do. They're trying to play it against him. They're trying to say either you get an agent and let him negotiate your deal. If he had an agent, every single team in the NFL will be over him, all over him. But the reason why not, because he don't have an agent. His mom is his agent, so he keeping all that money. All that money is going into his pocket. That's why.
Right. And then, as well as to add on to that, because Lamar, he's in a very unique situation to whereas man, we haven't even had a chance to talk about this, but Deshaun Watson, he received a full guarantee.
He never won an MVP.
Never won an MVP. He almost made it to the Super Bowl.
Almost.
But, the off-field stuff, it outweighs
everything. All that.
And Lamar, he just so happened to be on the end to where his contract came right after Deshaun Watson.
And that's who we got to compare. If he get fully guaranteed, and judge, I'm not saying that he better than Deshaun Watson. I don't know. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that personally. But
if I had to choose, me personally, I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson all day, every day.
Yeah.
I love Lamar Jackson, but I'm gonna go with Deshaun Watson all day, every day because of the upside. Number one, because of the upside. I'm gonna let you finish your story though. Now I'm gonna get back to mine.
Okay, but yeah, like you saying, if I'm not gonna say who better. I'm not here to say that.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, if you give Deshaun Watson fully guaranteed, and I have more career accomplishments than him, of course you're gonna give me fully guaranteed too, and more, because I accomplished more than him. Right. So that's how I feel, bro.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and another thing the media is doing is they making it seem the Ravens are a bit hesitant because of Lamar's injury history, because I think the last 2 seasons he hasn't finished. Yeah. But if you look at Deshaun, he had a knee tear in college and in the NFL. You know what I'm saying? But we also got to look at the teams, whereas the Ravens have sustainably been successful since the beginning.
Right.
The Texans, they haven't.
Yeah.
And just like the Cleveland Browns, with them offering a full guaranteed contract, they were desperate.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Browns, they're just now getting good.
Right.
As long as I've been living,
they've been the laughing stock.
Yes, they've been at the bottom of the NFL.
Correct.
They always drafting in the top 5.
Correct.
And stuff of that nature.
Correct.
So it's a unique position where Lamar is in, and I think it's one of them things too, because I was watching I Am Athlete with Brandon Marshall, and he was really, you got to understand where people come from. As we all know, Lamar Jackson come from like South Florida. I can't pinpoint the city, but guys like Lamar, they stand on principle. They stand on morals, and this stuff really matter when it comes to negotiating and talking. It's not even about the money at this point, because at first they had the exclusive tag on him to where you can't negotiate with any other team. Then they made it non-exclusive. So now we putting a tag on you, but you can go shop around and see what you're worth on the market. Right. And to an NFL player, to people that don't know, that is quote unquote disrespectful.
Very.
All right, to
Very.
let me shop around and see how much I'm worth, but you're not gonna let me actually negotiate with other teams, or just let me entertain other teams.
Right.
Kind of deal. It's kind of like one partner. All right, it's kind of like, just to use it in relationship terms, like one partner can't do what they want, but the other partner, you can't do anything, kind of deal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it don't go like that.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Especially if we agree to an exclusive relationship.
Right.
Correct.
So it's a real unique position. I hope Lamar get what he want, and I hope I don't know that. I think that relationship is with him and the Ravens. It's just
Absolutely, because look at it like this too. We got to think about if I was a business owner and I owned a product. I'm just gonna put this in my terms. If that product was bringing me so much success, but I was in a problem to where I was about to lose that product. I'm about to sabotage that product. I'm gonna tell you everything bad about it. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to tell you everything good about it so somebody else will come in and screw it up. I'm gonna sabotage that. And that's what the Ravens are doing. I feel like they're sabotaging and trying to, man, bro, these owners, they conspire. They talk together every day. They do all kinds of stuff together. So they pass the information along and everything, trying to sabotage Lamar Jackson. I think that's what I think.
Right. So and it goes back to the Deshaun Watson situation. They did the same thing to him. You do realize that he's yet to be found guilty on anything that he did.
Yeah.
So on anything they said that he did. So
We won't even touch that.
we ain't even go there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to go into that still.
Yeah.
But to go back to what I was saying with the Deshaun Watson versus Lamar situation, I think that they both are great quarterbacks, and I think that but as great as they both are, they're very, very different. And I said that Deshaun Watson had a higher ceiling. The reason why I said that is because he's more of an quarterback, a quote-unquote traditional pocket passer. That's the reason why that his career would probably last a little longer than a quarterback that's more mobile, more agile, takes more hits. That's probably the reason why his career would last a little bit longer. But if you're going for the now, in the next 3 to 4 years, give Lamar his money, man, and give him his flowers, because he's done everything in the NFL that they said that he wouldn't be able to do.
Yeah.
He's done every single thing that people said he couldn't do. So, you know what I'm saying? I love Lamar, man, and I hope and I wish him well, and I hope he gets his money, man, because he deserves it.
Me too.
For sure. So, another transition we're about to make. We're going into the NBA right now, man.
Yeah.
So, what you guys thinking about the seeding? How it's gonna fall into place?
Ooh, hey, man. Well, as us, we're from the Atlanta area, which is Macon. So everybody wants to see the Hawks do well. They've been very, very mediocre this year, but with them seeding around the 8th seed, I think that they can win a couple games in the play-in and get into the playoffs. So I hope that the Hawks, for their sakes, get into the playoffs, man. So they're doing well, but we're Lakers fans. So I love what the Lakers are doing right now. I love the way that they're playing basketball. If you watched the game last night against the Jazz, it was very, very different. And what I say by this is I've been watching the Lakers all season, and they've been blowing leads all season long.
If that was the Lakers team from early in the year, they would have lost.
They would have lost the game. They would have lost that game.
Yeah.
But to have that composure and to come together like they did last night and win in overtime, it's a telltale thing. So I think that the Lakers will probably get to 6. I think that the Warriors will get to 5, and the Clippers will be 7.
So they'll be in the play-in.
And they'll be in the play-in. So those teams, I think Clippers will still win and be 7. So they will play Memphis in the first round. I think that first round series against the Warriors and the Suns, that's gonna be epic. Yeah. And I think that I think LeBron and them could do nothing but want that 6th seed. If they get that 6th seed playing the Kings, inexperienced team in the first round, man, it's gonna be crazy. But it's still gonna be hard for the Lakers to win because the Kings are playing really, really great basketball. But I do think it's ideal for the Lakers to get that seed. So I mean, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really, really happy about how it's shaping up.
If I was the Lakers, 6 seed definitely.
Yeah.
6 seed definitely.
So how you guys think it's going to kind of unfold? Based on what y'all saying, y'all see the Lakers getting past the first round?
Yeah, I do. Only because of the inexperience of the Kings. I don't know or foresee them being able to beat a healthy Lakers team in the 7-game series. I just don't see it.
I don't see nobody being a healthy Lakers team.
If it's a healthy Lakers team with the way they're playing basketball right now,
they're
peaking and being the number one defensive team, rated team over the last 8 games, it's gonna be tough to beat them. It's gonna be tough to beat the Lakers in a 7-game series. Now, do I see it happening? Could it happen? Yeah, it can easily happen because the Lakers they've underperformed all season. But do I see if they're healthy? Do I see it happen? I don't see nobody beating them, bro. You really gonna have to beat them.
Yeah.
The only team that I can really see that can actually beat them is because of the way the matchups are gonna go. Phoenix, they'll never see Phoenix until the conference finals, or with them avoiding Phoenix to the conference finals. The only team that I could even see probably beating them would be Phoenix or either Denver. But, I don't really give Denver a chance because they don't play enough defense. Mm-hmm. So, it's that the West, I can see the Lakers. I see it being wide open. The East, I'll be honest with you, it's only two or three teams that can win it in the East, and that would be the Bucks, the Celtics, and maybe Philadelphia. Yeah, those 3 teams. So, but I got the Bucks. I got the Bucks coming out, man. It's gonna be hard. I mean, with Antetokounmpo or Giannis, whatever y'all want to call him, with him playing the way he play basketball, man, it's gonna be tough to beat them. With Drew Holiday peaking, and then we really haven't heard of Chris Middleton this whole year. You know what I'm saying? So, it's within if he gets going, I mean, it's gonna be impossible to beat the Bucks.
My thing is like this too. Just look at it like this too. Like the Bucks lost last year in Game 7 to the Celtics because of home court advantage. Grant Williams came out there and lit him up. He hit 7 threes.
Yeah.
So, and
he had a game of
and traditionally role players play better where at home, right?
Right?
So
right.
I feel like this year the roles are reversed. The Bucks have home court advantage, and it's gonna be tough to beat them. If you're going through Milwaukee, it's gonna be tough.
Right, because but in that case, then what I'm saying, you would see Philadelphia meeting the Celtics before Milwaukee did. So that what I'm saying, that's gonna be a series in itself. I don't know who's gonna win that second that semifinal series. I don't know who's gonna win that. It'll be hard for me to pick. It'll be hard for me to choose the Celtics over Philadelphia. It's just hard. It's gonna be hard for me. That series is definitely going 7. So I mean, I think the Bucks had the easiest road. So right now, if I had to say it, I'd say Bucks and Lakers. And of course the Bucks are going to be the favorite, but I had to, I just if the Lakers get to another finals, I don't see nobody beating. I don't see LeBron losing. I don't see LeBron losing another finals.
So the Warriors, and I don't keep up with NBA that much. Right. The Warriors not playing that well right now?
No, they're not playing well at all. They won one road game in the last They're like 1-20 in the last in a row. They terrible on the road. So with them getting Andrew Wiggins back, it'll be best. It'll be good for him. He's coming back, and we won't even get into that situation. I don't know if you heard about that. Yeah, that's crazy. Even we still don't know if it's true, so I don't want to go into that. But that's crazy, man. Even if they do get him back, I don't know how healthy he will be. Mentally focused he could be. So the Warriors, man, they're slipping. I don't even know if they'll get out of the first round, man. Playing Phoenix, I don't know. You got the Warriors coming. You got the Warriors beating Phoenix. When KD getting at it?
7. They're going 7.
Okay.
They're going 7. So it'll be a toss up.
Yeah.
I don't think they beat Phoenix though. I don't think they do.
You think they go home in the first round?
Because they're gonna lose on the road.
Yeah. You gotta be able to win on the road.
You gotta be able to win on the road.
You gotta be able to win on the road.
So man, what we about to do right now, we about to take a little break. I want y'all to check out this little snippet I did for Global Soul. Sometime last year, you guys remember?
Yeah.
Place it right here, man. We'll be right back.
Ooh, check out the shoes,
Yeah, they solid, man. They solid, man. Oh, you already know the Sneakertwinz, man. Global Soul, baby.
So they
Global
got
Soul.
like anything you need.
Yeah, I get all my kicks, man. If you need them, they got them.
Word.
Check it. New gear, new fit. All I need now is some new shoes. Check the store, don't got them. I already know who to go to. Sneakertwinz, my plug. Kicks fresh, that's right. Compliments go up. Now everybody be like, whoa, hey. Check my feet, they be like, whoa. I shot with the soul, baby. I rock with the soul, y'all. Come shot with the soul. I rock with the soul. Tell them, come shot with the soul. Carlos Miller shopping with the soul. Lance Gross shopping with the soul. Whole world rocking global soul. Sneakertwinz, yeah, they on the road. Sneakertwinz, my plug. Kicks fresh, that's right. Compliments go up. Now everybody be like, whoa, hey.
Alright, man, we back. I hope y'all enjoyed that snippet, man. Once again, we are here right at Global Soul, located on 586 Poplar Street, man. Y'all be sure to come shop with the Soul, man. We got all the retro jerseys, we got the Jordans, we got the Yeezys, we got all that, man. Y'all be sure to go tap in with the Sneakertwinz. So, what we about to do now, guys, we about to get into the trivia session. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all the trivia session is a game of either or.
All
You
right.
got to answer rapidly.
All right.
And feel free to explain after we're done with the session.
All right, cool.
All right, and you guys can answer at the same time once I ask you guys, man.
Okay.
So again, y'all already know the notorious trivia session. Anytime you join the Gary Watkins podcast, we're about to get ready to get started, man. Y'all guys ready?
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get it, man.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Daytime or nighttime?
Nighttime.
Nighttime.
Rap or R&B?
R&B, baby.
R&B all day.
Put that shit on or a chill fit?
Put that shit
Put
on.
that shit on, okay?
Fruit or veggies?
Fruit.
Veggies.
Describe yourself in one word.
Player.
Ah!
P.
Clubs or lounges?
Lounges.
Lounges.
Drink or smoke?
Drink.
City or country?
Country.
Country.
Photos or video?
Photos.
Video.
Summer hot or winter cold?
Winter cold,
Winter
baby.
cold, baby.
Which is scarier, outer space or the deep ocean?
Deep ocean.
Deep ocean.
Jordans or Yeezy?
Yeezys.
Jordans.
All right, here where we get a little serious. With what you know now, would you rather go forward 5 years or backward?
Give me 4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
Would you rather have the love of your life or the career of your dreams?
Love of my life.
Love of my life.
Yeah. Forgiveness or grudge?
Forgiveness.
Loyalty,
Forgiveness, yeah.
yeah. Loyalty or respect?
Loyalty.
Respect.
Loyalty or love for you?
Loyalty.
Respect or love?
Respect.
Hey man, that's the end of the trivia session. Man, y'all went through that pretty good. So just to touch on it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? When we got to Jordans and Yeezys, how come y'all had like a different? Is that something you guys kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so at this point in my life, being a dad, almost 34-year-old, getting a little bit older, getting a little bit wiser, I'm going for more of comfort right now in my life. And Jordans are just not comfortable. Like anybody could tell you that they're just not comfortable. They're worn for looks, you know, for status. But Yeezys, I don't care how ugly they are. I don't care how they look to people.
They ain't aesthetically pleasing, but they're very comfortable.
They're very comfortable. So that's what I go with.
And I'm more into the aesthetics and the historian when it comes to shoes. I got into the shoe game because of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? So it'll always be Jordans for me because that's what I always wanted. That was the prize. That was the ultimate feeling was put on a pair of Jordans. Yeah. And that'll never go away.
And that's crazy because, you know, for him, I started getting into the Jordan game and started following Jordans because of my brother. You know what I'm saying? Not really, you know, I've really been always open to other brands besides Jordans. You know what I'm saying? But I really got on the Jordan wave when my brother started doing it. So for me, I've always been open to other brands. So of course I'm gonna say other brands.
Yeah. That was so right there, bro.
Yeah.
So last sports topic before, you know what I'm saying, we might, move forward.
Yeah.
Who you guys, so I think we can all agree LeBron is the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
One or two
of this generation.
One or two.
Of this generation.
Yeah, other generation. Yeah.
All right.
So he won 1A, 1A. Yeah.
Bet. So how you guys feel about the comment Mario Chalmers made about LeBron recently?
About not nobody being scared of LeBron.
Yeah.
That's a effing lie.
Who?
You can feel it in the effing part.
Okay, so
whatever you want to, freaking or whatever.
If he not if nobody feared him, then why the hell did Kevin Durant go to Golden State?
Yeah.
Nobody feared him.
If nobody feared him, then ask the Toronto Raptors. Why did they win anything? Why did they trade DeMar DeRozan?
If nobody feared him, why was Draymond Green crying in tears on the phone with Kevin Durant recruiting him to come to Golden State if nobody feared him? Because you know you were not going to beat him if you stayed the same.
Because that year, LeBron them had figured the Warriors out.
They knew
they figured them out.
Yeah.
When they won those 3 games in a row, they figured them out. They had them figured out. In order to get back to the finals, they had to have something that was so over the top that LeBron couldn't respond to it. And let's not act like the next year Kyrie Irving didn't ask to leave. See what I mean? The very next year, Kyrie Irving came out of nowhere and asked to leave. So that in itself should give you a little bit of nobody fear LeBron, bro. That's the dumbest statement ever, bro. That's the dumbest.
And as a basketball player, who cares? Who wants to be feared? I don't want to be feared. Man, I want to go out here, bro, and put my impact on the game and put my imprint on the game because guess what? That's going to speak for itself. What I do for the game, it's going to speak for itself. I don't want to be feared.
I'll never want nobody to fear me. In any sense, I want you to know. I want you to feel like you can compete with me, so I can show you that you can. So that to me is even more satisfying that you thinking you can compete with me and you can't. So being feared, man. Let's just be honest, man. We give Michael Jordan a little bit too much credit, and when I say that, y'all be like, "Oh man, we're gonna jump down my throat." No, let's look at it. Michael Jordan played against a whole bunch of PE teachers, bro. His last 2 finals, who guarded Michael Jordan in the finals? Jeff Hornacek? Jeff Hornacek is 6'2". He's shorter than me. Michael Jordan was 6'6". Jeff Hornacek has a career like 12,000 points scored. Jeff Hornacek was a PE teacher. Let's be honest.
He was straight now. He was straight.
He was a great shooter.
Yeah. But come on, bro.
What else did he have going for himself besides shooting?
Exactly.
He couldn't even dunk. Come on, man. So let's go back to even one before that. Okay, who was the first one they played? What was the first one they played in the 90s? 96. 96 they played
Utah back to back.
They played Utah back to back and they played Seattle Supersonics.
Right.
Okay, it was one superstar on that team.
And 1 star.
1 star. Let's see. Gary Payton. Gary Payton was 6'4", bro. Gary Payton really did a great job on Michael Jordan. If we want to be real with you, Gary Payton kind of did a good job on Michael Jordan at first. Michael Jordan was never asked to do what LeBron is asked to do, bro.
That's it, bro.
That's what we get.
Scotty.
I think a couple weeks ago we was talking and I was asking you about a kid being better than Sammy. That somebody had made a comment. And we said, we both agree, and we always agree, is that unless you're asked to do the same thing that player is asked to do, there's no way you can be better than him. No way. Nobody's asked to do. Nobody in NBA history has been asked to do what LeBron James has been asked to do. Right. That's carry a franchise. That's being 18 years old, coming in, being handed the keys to a franchise, and actually doing and living above what they said you were going to be able to do. All the things they said you were going to do, you actually went above and beyond what they thought you were going to be. Man, nobody's been asked to do that. That's why he's the GOAT 1A. Now, as far as Michael Jordan's legacy, it won't be touched.
That's why we say 1A, right?
Yeah.
Why we say 1A because Michael Jordan legacy, 6-0 in the finals. Never be touched, bro.
Yeah.
Just never be touched. 6-0 in the finals. The off the court impact at the shoes. He ain't touched the ball in 20 years, man.
Yeah. So
And still selling shoes. Still selling out every weekend.
Yeah,
so that's legacy, bro. Nobody's gonna ever be able to touch that legacy.
Yeah.
So that's why Michael Jordan will always be the GOAT for me.
And let's just be real. Let's just be real about it. We will start seeing the impact that LeBron's shoes make in the next 5 years, and we'll leave it at that. We definitely will, because when they start retroing, it's gonna be crazy, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's a bet right there, man. So hey, we got a conclusion. Cause Mario Chalmers, you sound crazy.
First of all, who are you? Who feared you, nigga?
Nigga, I can beat you 1-on-1 right now, nigga.
But for real though, like, cause Mario, he was one of them teammates where I don't know if y'all seen the snippet when they was all with Miami and they was on the court and Mario, he was chirping that ball. So Mario, he's probably like one of those teammates that's kind of like a little brother that be nagging a little bit or get on your nerve and, you know. No, he's like kind of like one of them guys more than likely.
Mario was a good player. He was a great player in college. He was a good player. Don't get me wrong, man. And I will never disrespect Mario, but man, let's be real, man. Nobody feared Mario Chalmers. So.
That's what I'm saying, Mario. You
be quiet.
I mean, that's above your pay grade, bro. Like, so certain things you just don't speak on. Yeah. If a nigga better than me, bro, I ain't finna sit up here.
I ain't finna speak on nobody.
I ain't finna speak on it, bro. Like, bro, you got it, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if it ain't my place to speak, bro, I ain't gonna speak, bro.
Like we said, there's levels to it, bro.
There's levels to it, bro.
Mill told us all. There's levels to it, and when he said that, it's the truth. It's levels to life, bro. And there's certain people that you don't speak on. There's
levels to greatness. There's levels to life. And certain levels of greatness, bro, you just don't speak on. Yeah. If you ain't on that level, shut up.
Yeah. So, man, next topic. Like, what's going on later on this year? What's upcoming? Like, any trips or vacations coming up?
Yeah, we got a couple, man. We got a couple. I haven't really told my wife yet, but we're going to Aruba as a family. I want to take. That's the first time. That's the first one we're going to, and then we're gonna go on a cruise to Jamaica. So you know what I'm saying.
And we got San Juan, and we're gonna all do Aruba together. But we're gonna go to San Juan, Puerto Rico in June. So we got that, and probably hit the Bahamas too again as well. We got family in the Bahamas, so we'll hit that before the end of the year.
So a couple stamps getting added to the passport.
Yeah. That's the bet right there. That was up. So you guys been on a cruise before?
Once in Cancun. Yeah, Cancun, Mexico.
Yeah. How long that was ago?
Man, senior trip. So that was
08. 2008.
Yeah.
I was because that's what my lady and I and a couple of our friends will be taking a cruise in October. It's something I'm looking forward to because man, our first time going out the country, bro, that was crazy right there.
Yeah. I remember you telling us.
And I think I might tell because I never told anyone else outside of you guys. I haven't told it on a public platform, so you might touch on that. But I'm gonna be taking a cruise later on in the year, so it's just been going around asking people like, what's the process with that, like what all you can take and stuff of that nature. I mean,
it's definitely different from it's got to be different from 15 years ago. So I wouldn't really be able to tell you exactly what the experience is, but from then, just knowing that every attraction that you want, all the food that you want, all the drinks that you want, anything that you want is there.
You want to work out, exercise is right down the boat.
Yeah.
So it's right there for you.
Everything
it's
that you
accommodating,
want is accessible for you.
Yeah.
That would probably be the best part.
But the only thing is about when you get off the boat and y'all stop in certain cities and stuff like that, you got a time limit to get back, so you can't really enjoy it like you wanted to. Like when I go on vacation, I like to lock in with the locals. I want to go where the local people go, and I want to experience the culture and things like that. But I don't think you'll be able to do that. You won't have time because you're on time limit.
Always got to be aware of your surroundings, especially going to certain places. Right. So you got to always be don't go off the resort.
Yeah.
Don't go off of track.
Heard
You know what I'm
about
saying?
what happened in Mexico?
Yeah.
They were crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro.
Bro, there's more
they
to
had
that.
there's
There's
more
more
to
to
that.
You know that,
There's
bro.
no way you get caught up with a cartel if you ain't got nothing going on with them, bro. They ain't gonna just be bothering random people like that. Now maybe every now and then you may hear a horror story, but to handpick you, nah, you got something going on.
got something
bro.
going on,
So yeah.
Man, that was up. So just to touch on the story that I told my brother, crazy man. So back in 2021, my lady and I, we went to Jaco, Costa Rica. We went for her birthday, stayed down there for a few days, and it was a great experience, bro. I mean, the whole time God was with us, bro, because this is what happened. So I'm gonna just kind of breeze through the story. So her passport got here, and we expedited it off.
Right.
Her passport got here like a whole day late, so we missed out on a whole day we were supposed to be down there.
Right.
So went up to Atlanta, almost missed our flight, right? But we managed to catch our flight. So we went from Atlanta to Houston, Texas.
Right.
But it was a storm going on in Alabama, so it detoured. We had to go around the storm. So when we landed in Houston, for whatever reason, we had to sit on the plane for like another 30, 40 some minutes. And our next flight is like coming up.
Right.
So as soon as we got off the plane in Houston, we're running through the airport. Not really, we can't even enjoy the moment because when you travel, you just want to take your time, just how you were saying.
Yeah.
Man, we running through Houston, the airport in Houston. Phone halfway dead, right? So I gotta buy a portable charger. It costs like $80. Didn't want to pay for it, but it saved us.
Right.
So we managed to catch our plane because that flight there, it got delayed itself. So we ran for no reason.
Right.
So got on the plane, right, and flying to Costa Rica. Soon as we land in Costa Rica, we got no phone service because we did not get the international phone service. So the whole time we're down there, we got no phone service.
Wow.
No. And then when we landed down there, we so happened to land down there at like midnight, so the airport is closed.
Right.
So it feels like we're like the only two people in the airport. On top of that, nobody speak English, or they're speaking in broken English.
Yeah.
So we got down there, and we had to get some kind of insurance. I forgot what kind it was, but we had to get some kind of insurance while we were down there. And we're trying to figure out, because we were supposed to land there during the daytime where we catch our ride to our B&B and stuff like that.
Right.
So we got to a predicament. I skipped the part. We had to convert our money to their peso or whatever, their dollar. Did all that. This shit really fire too. I'm gonna show y'all what it looked like if y'all haven't seen it.
Yeah.
So we got down there. We think we gotta go to sleep in the airport, in Costa Rica or whatever. But we managed to find someone. Man, we paid them whatever. We didn't. So I'll say our dollar is worth more than theirs.
Right.
So paid them. We got to our B&B, and maybe that following day, we decided to go get a massage together. So first we walked the strip just to see what's all around there. The only place down there that we recognized was Subway.
Yeah.
Kind of awkward. I thought it would be McDonald's because McDonald's is like
Everywhere.
worldwide.
Right.
But they have Subway down there. Everything else was foreign to us. So we walked past this place and we noticed the sign that said they give out massages. All right, cool. So the following day, the first thing we did that morning, we went and got a massage together. So it kind of felt like we were in a movie because when you in America, like just like how the Soul is, it's on front of the street. Like you can see it from the street. But where their place was at, we gotta walk back into like a.
Oh yeah.
Like we walking back in somewhere.
Like an alley?
Like, I don't know where we going. But we're walking back into like another building. And it's dark and it's like, and it's just my lady and I. And we're with other women because it was like two other women. They both they had a BBL and stuff like that.
Right.
So we got back there and we're in this big open room where they got the divider walls. I think that's what they call it, dividers.
Yeah. Okay.
And so, of course, you can't see what's going on, but you can kind of hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So my lady and I, we're right across from each other. So mind you, they speaking in broken English, right? But the lady that gave my massage, she couldn't speak English at all, so she using a lot of hand gestures. So I had on like some shorts, t-shirt, cap. I ain't really had that much on. It's hot down there. So what she kind of did, she looked at me and she kind of did kind of like that. So I kind of knew she was like, take your clothes off. All right, boom. She walked out. I undressed. I'm just in my underwear. Right. And I'm sitting on the table. When she walked back in, she was like pointing at my underwear. And I looked at her, I'm like, and she was like, yeah.
Take it off.
I'm like, all right. She stepped back out. I took my underwear off and I sat back on the table.
Right.
All right. She came back in. She told me to lay down. I laid down face first, so I'm on my stomach, laying down. And you know, you got the little hole in the table, so I'm facing that, right? So first she gave me a massage, right? And then she's trying to ask me something. I don't know what she's trying to ask.
Right.
No, this is what happened. So I can hear my lady, the lady, whoever massaging her, trying to ask my lady something. She don't understand. So for whatever reason, Love told me, go ask him. Why would you ask me? Like, I don't understand. So I'm like, I'm waiting for the lady to come over there, and she trying to ask me something while I'm getting my massage. The worst thing you can say when you go to another country and they don't speak English, the best answer is no. All right? So I just told her, yeah. Because I don't know what she asking, but I'm like, yeah, just whatever. So a few moments later, I got two ladies massaging me. All right? And like when they massaging me, mind you, I'm laying on my stomach, so they like massaging all kind of like this area right here. But they touching on my, my private area a little bit. Right. So I'm like, are they trying to tease me on that?
Right.
So they massaging, and then they told me to flip over. So now I'm face up. I'm naked, right? So, I'm out there. I'm out there. So again, and when I'm laying down, my eyes are closed. I'm not even looking at them, just chilling. And like I said, they massaging now in this area, right? Like they massaging, and I feel like they teasing me, but I'm like, I'm gonna let them do their job. So again, now the lady, she started tapping me on the shoulder. She trying to ask me something again. And no, she didn't tap me. She was just trying to ask me something. I didn't know she was talking to me. Then she tapped me. And then she trying to ask me something. I don't understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? So I closed my eyes again. And like I said, they still kind of playing in my private area. She tapped me again. I opened my eyes. We locked eyes this time. Because the whole time they was talking to me, asking questions, I didn't look them in the face. I'm just like, yeah. This time we locked eyes. And then she was like, she did like that. She did like that. I'm like, no. And that's what I think she was trying to like. She's asking, did I want a happy ending?
Yeah, right. I know what you're doing.
That's just like a funny story.
Wow.
Like I say,
wow.
I say all that to say this. When you go out of country and they ask you a question, you don't understand, you don't comprehend.
Say no.
So man, that's a funny story. So like crazy. You guys, do y'all guys got like a funny story like when y'all traveled or just anything that kind of come to mind? You know what I'm saying? Tell us a little something, man.
You want to tell the story we was telling the other day?
Yeah, we was telling the story we was telling on Facebook about kind of like it's traveling, but it was local. Maybe we went to go see some of our celebrity friends, and we took some guys with us, and we didn't think they were gonna be acting the way they act when we took them with us, but it's kind of like it was nighttime, like around about 11 o'clock. We're going up to see some of our celebrity friends. We got in Atlanta, we got some celebrity clientele. So we for some strange reason the guys wanted to go, so we're like, all right, man, we'll let them go with us, man. So they had a brand they were trying to push, and saying we was like, man, just try to get your brand out there, man. We'll help you. We'll let you, introduce you to some of our friends, and maybe they could, they'll buy some of it and help you out. So, make a long story short, we get up there, man. This particular friend, which we won't mention his name, he has about maybe 4,000 pair of shoes. So he got like 2 rooms, and they're just like crazy, like
upstairs, downstairs, like type crazy collection.
Yeah, crazy collection. So we get in here and we take him a whole bunch of gifts. We give him, a whole bunch of shoes and gifts and stuff like that we take up to him because that's our friend. We talk like that. We tight like that. So, man, this dude get up there, man, start acting crazy, man. Like,
man, walk around the man's house, won't sit down. Like, being a groupie, bro. Like, doing some embarrassing ass stuff, bro. Like, bro,
man, we were so embarrassed, man.
We were so embarrassed, bro.
Man, the man was telling them he gonna buy you clothes. This man done went in to like a 20-minute story about what the material's made of and all this.
He said, bro, dude was telling him like, bro, you ain't gotta do all that, bro. I'm gonna buy it. You ain't gotta do it. He just keep on going on and on about it and stuff like that.
That'd be kind of like the worst thing ever when you invite someone to someone else function and they kind of start
acting. Saying, bro, like
crazy, man. And that shit, we
embarrassing.
laugh about it now, but it was so embarrassing, bro. Embarrassing, man. We ain't never bringing nobody else. Hell no, bro. We ain't taking nobody else with us no more, bro.
Dang.
People don't know how to act, bro.
So yeah, we were telling that story, man, the other day, man. It was pretty. We laugh about it now.
Well, yeah, that was pretty crazy. That was pretty embarrassing, man.
I bet, bro.
Yeah.
Man, you gotta be careful, man. These kind of people. So, before we go into the closing remarks, I just want to kind of touch on one more sports topic. And by the way, we gonna make this happen again.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Man, we sitting in the Soul right now, and right behind the cameras, we just got some jerseys. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, each of you guys, can y'all get like a top 3 NBA jerseys and a top 3 NFL jerseys?
Okay.
Throwback.
Okay.
It don't matter. This generation throwback, something that's custom made. Like,
you want each of us to give 3?
Matter of fact, let's do this. Only jerseys that's been like displayed on TV, like guys that's played in.
Right.
Yeah, and 3 each in the NFL, NBA.
Okay. So we'll start with NFL.
Okay.
You already know which one I'm going to first. With NFL.
Okay, you go ahead.
NFL first, of course. The San Diego Chargers, the powder blue, is nobody. That's the best jersey. Nobody touching that jersey in the NFL.
Right.
Secondly, the second one would be probably the Houston Oilers. I love them. The Oilers, bro. That jump was raw. Yeah. The Oilers was raw, and then I'm probably it's gonna be. I gotta choose 4. Cause I'm gonna say Miami Dolphins. And I'm gonna say that old school, like the royal blue and green Seattle Seahawks with the Seahawk on the side of it.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah. So I'll go a different route. I have to go with that old school Rams.
Ooh,
like
I forgot that.
They switch back to it,
yellow,
but it's the royal blue and the
yellow gold,
yellow gold color. I had to go with that one.
Dickinson.
Yeah, I had to go with that Falcons, Steve Bartowski.
Oh,
I had to go with that one. That old school Falcons jersey. I love that one. And then I'll go. Oh yeah. I mean, it ain't really changed that much, but I'll go with them. I'll go with the Minnesota Vikings. I like that.
Oh yeah. We forgot to say one.
Oh, which one?
Forgot to say one. Creamsicle.
Oh yeah,
Tampa Bay.
Yeah, the
orange.
Tampa,
when they suck real bad with it. The jersey was hard. We forgot to say that one.
Yeah, that was tough too.
Yeah. So NBA.
NBA. What's the best NBA jersey ever? Come on, man.
Best NBA jersey ever, man.
Come on, man.
It gotta be that Suns jersey, man.
Oh
that
no.
96 Suns.
Oh no.
That's yes.
Yeah, it's hard. But oh no.
With the star on it. Yeah, I gotta go with that. That's probably one of the best. Which one you got?
96 Bulls pinstripe jersey. It's the best jersey ever, bro. Yeah. That's the best jersey, basketball jersey ever, bro.
Then you got the Seattle Supersonics.
That Sonics was hard.
You got who else am I missing? Oh yeah, Milwaukee Bucks.
MPLS.
Yeah, the MPL. Man, you got
basketball crazy.
Yeah, basketball crazy, bro. The Atlanta Hawks with the Hawk on, but you got. Man, basketball is crazy. Yeah. Like, so I mean, like throwbacks wise, man. Yeah, that I love all the nostalgia. The 90s nostalgia was the best.
Yeah, the 90s nostalgia for as far as throwback jerseys was the best. That's in football and basketball and baseball. To be honest with you.
Correct, all 3.
Yeah, the 90s nostalgia was the best era.
Right. And you can see why it's still hanging around and it's still coming back. Yeah. And they're bringing it back. Like the snapback hats, all that stuff is coming. It's back. It's present now because the 90s nostalgia or the late 80s, early 90s and going above is the best nostalgia for jerseys, man. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we forgot the Magic. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Magic, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's tough. So, yeah, man.
So man. So that's the top 3 on each side, with the exception of one.
Yeah.
But man, I appreciate you guys. So what we about to get ready to do now is go into the closing remarks. Mm-hmm. And all the closing remarks is it's just like any other day at church. You know what I'm saying? Easter Sunday coming up. So, man, I would just like for you guys to kind of place something on all the listeners and the people that's tapping in, something that can just help someone get up today and help them move forward. You know what I'm saying? Motivate someone. Place a word on them. Anything you got in mind.
Hey, invest in yourself. Bet on you. Hey, because nobody else is going to believe in you like you believe in you. So whatever it is that you want to do, whatever it is you got planned in life, bet on you.
And my thing would be, whatever you do, do it with love. God is love. So it is nothing, anything that you love or anything that's around you that you love, they're going to have God in it because God is love.
For sure.
So whatever you do it with love.
Man, for sure, man. Again.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. We had Sneakertwinz again recording here live at, well, this ain't live. We had Global Soul again, man. Y'all be sure to tap in with these guys. Man. They got all these jerseys, all, you know what I'm saying, the retro jackets. It's just, like, y'all gotta see this, man. They just really doing some amazing things based right here in Macon, Georgia, man. 586 Poplar Street. Y'all be sure to tap in, bro.
Yes, sir.
Again, I appreciate you guys.
For sure,
and, you know, we're gonna have to set something up another time, man.
Oh, yeah, you know it. Always, man.
For sure, man.
It's always open. You just hit us up. We got you, bro.
For sure. Hey, man, this is the Gary Watkins podcast. Y'all stay prayed up, stay out the way, get your money. Peace.